Good afternoon, Udeme.
Good afternoon.
So thank you for coming and taking part in our interview series. I would just like for you to introduce yourself to our viewers. Your name, please, where you're from, and how old you are.
My name is Udeme Maimouna. I'm from Udeme local government, and I'm 13 years old.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been here at God's Liberty Home?
I've been here for 5 years now.
Okay, and what brought you here? Because 5 years, you are 13 years old. Why did you leave your home and come here? What happened in your house?
What happened was my father got me to another woman, which was my mother. Then he divorced my mother and he got married to another woman. So I went to stay with her as a mother. Then she never got any male child. And I was the only male child in the family as the firstborn. They were kind of getting angry. So finally, she got a male child. And getting the male child was from one sickness to another. So in that course, the child passed away. And the anger, we're now venting the anger on me, saying that I don't want any male child again, so that I should be the first and the last when my father goes, and I will take ownership of the property he has. That was how I came to. They got to throw me outside.
So it was your stepmom who said you have to go because you killed your baby brother.
Yes.
Aha. What did your father say when she said that?
My father was a kind of, at first he didn't believe it, but with some oppression that the pressure that the woman put on him, because he kind of come to see that what she was saying was true, and they were now kind of together pulling me out of the house.
Okay. And did your stepmom, did she have other children? Did she have daughters?
Yes.
How many?
3 daughters.
3 daughters?
Yes.
And she was not feeling blessed by her 3 daughters?
Yes.
And how long did that go on? Do you remember? Like, when did you come to live with your stepmom, and when did they throw you out? Was that 1 year, 2 years, 3 years?
It was because we came back, we were in Cameroon. Then we came back here finally to settle 2011. So from then till 2013, that the child passed away. Then all these things have been going on. They have not been paying my school fee. They have not been taking care of me, maltreating me, the kind of somehow. Then at 2014, they got to take a final decision of throwing me out finally.
And what happened then they maltreated you? They didn't give you school fees, right? So
Yes.
you couldn't go to school. Did they give you food?
Not enough.
And how did you survive that?
I was a kind of, because my father brother has a partner. So my father brother was a kind of supporting me that what they said was not true. So he got to take me to the partner that he had, and I was living with the woman. And whenever I'm not feeling well by my stepmother, I'll go there to the woman and eat.
Okay. And that woman, was she nice to you?
Yes.
And could you stay with her?
Yes.
And after they threw you out, did you go to that woman's place?
After they threw me out, because my father brother, he came back, and my father and the wife got to convince him that what they said was true. So my father brother threw me out of the house, and there was no room for me to go and stay with the woman.
Okay. So your uncle also threw you out?
Yes.
Was there anyone who defended you?
Nobody.
And how did you feel?
I was a kind of feeling hopeless, that I cannot make it in life if I go this way, and with this I will end up on the streets.
And how did you manage then? They threw you out. And then where did you go live now? On the street?
I was living on the street, and I was adapted to this kind of street lives, coming to pack all these condemned irons. And then if I pack them and took it to the person that we pack it to, then we got some money for the day to eat well. And that was not the problem we had majorly. The problem we had majorly was where to sleep.
Okay. And where did you sleep?
I was sleeping by someone's store. when the person goes finally and come pack some cartons, spray them and lie on them.
Mm-hmm. And was that safe?
It wasn't safe.
What happened? Can you tell me what was the most dangerous thing that you experienced living on the street?
The most dangerous thing I experienced living on the street was when I slept one day at the shop. I slept one day at the shop and a man came to me and he woke me up. To him, he thought I was a female. At the guards to do all those things you would have done to a female to me. Then finally he knows that I wasn't a female. He left. I thought he went finally away, but he didn't go. He stood outside the store, packing stones, throwing inside. Then, to my utmost surprise, when I was about to carry up my head, I kind of waking up. The stone got to hit me here, and the blood was bleeding. I was just shouting helplessly on the street that night till the following morning.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Is that where you got the scar from?
Yes.
From that man hitting you? And were others with you when you were sleeping in that store, or were you alone?
I was alone.
Mm-hmm. So did you not have a group of young friends that you could?
It was just one boy that we were back in doing all these work together. That when I got there, I told him, I went to this man, the man that we always pack these things for. I went to his shop that night and I went there, going there. The man that took me sent money so that I'll be treated at the general hospital.
Okay.
Then getting to the general hospital, they were on strike. Then in the course of walking, crying helplessly with the blood, a policeman just came to me and asked me what happened. I told him briefly and he took me to a nearby chemist and I was treated.
Okay. And in which city did you do that job for the men with the materials that you would sell? This city, Oram.
This city.
Okay. And did you ever see your parents again, like your stepmom and your stepdad?
I've never seen them again till then.
Okay. Would you know how to find your place, your home?
Oh, currently I've been seeing them.
Okay.
Currently. But now they are getting kind of remarried together. They are living here by mine phone.
Okay. And how was it like seeing them again?
I'm a kind of hatred because I didn't thought my father and the mother could do such things to me because I was a bit of kind to them, hardworking to them. I didn't hope of this from them. It was a kind of, whenever I see them, I feel bitter in my heart.
I can understand that. And what did they say when they saw you again?
Whenever they saw me, they see me following them or going somewhere by the same way they followed you, then they kind of pushing me away. That what am I still looking for from them? That I've taken all the things they did the way they did all these things while I was there, or whatever they touched and wasn't prospering. That what else did I need from them again? They kind of pushing me away.
So you went to visit them and they still pushed you away?
Yes.
I'm sorry to hear that. But so then you're not going there again because it's not a pleasant experience, is it?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know of any other children in your village that experienced the same thing, that were also told you are witches, you have killed someone? Or were you the first?
Yes.
And did ever some pastor come and say, yes, this is true? Or did your stepmom just make it up by herself?
No. She took me to a pastor.
Mm-hmm.
It was on a spiritual Friday like this. I was a kind of getting ready for school. So they told me I shouldn't go to school. I should follow them. Now I was at age like, my mother and my father had taken me somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was somewhere special, not knowing that they were taking me to a prayer house.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got there, the man was they had a meeting to themselves, and the man came to me and took me to a nearby a deep well, and stood me thereby and asked me whether I'm a witch. I told him that I'm not a witch. I don't know what he's talking about. It was the kind of, if you don't tell me, I'll throw you into this. So I tell him, I don't know whatsoever you're talking about. Then he now told my parents that I'm a stubborn witch. So they took me home, threatening me with knife straight to my throat. That was when I got to accept that I was a witch.
So you told them I confess?
No, with knife in my
with
throat.
knife, yeah.
Yes.
And who held the knife? Was it your dad?
My dad.
Was that the most gruesome experience in your house?
Yes.
I can imagine. And how did you come to stay at God's Liberty Home then?
As I told you before, the woman that was treating me of this one, when
the chemist?
Yes, the chemist. I was always going there anytime I want to get the injection for it, she will give me something to eat. Then it came to a point that Christ Embassy was having a if service. So I went, it was at Equitaye. So I went there I also went there. As I was going there, as they were closing, they called as everywhere were going. I didn't have anywhere to stay. I was the kind of sleeping there. So the pastor there called me and asked me what happened. I actually told him the truth. So he directed me to this place. At first, that morning I came. I wasn't accepted. So the woman sent me away. Me going back to the chemist that treated me this one, the woman again directed me to this same place. That was when I was accepted.
Okay, wow. And what was your first month like here? Did you like it or did you want to run away?
I like it.
You like it?
Yes.
What did you like here?
Kind of meal we have here, these 2 square meals a day. And sufficient clothes and where to sleep.
Okay. And do you go to school?
Yes.
Which class are you in now?
I'm in SS2.
What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is English.
English.
Yes.
And what do you hope to be?
I hope to become an engineer.
An engineer? Wow,
Yes,
great. And what would you like to work on? On I don't know, oil platforms or computers? What kind of an engineer would you like to be?
It's mechanical.
A mechanical. That can fix everything.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's good. And do you know any of your siblings again, or they're just with your parents, right?
Then my
Okay.
parents.
Do you have something to say to Nigeria, to your president, to your people, to the world, to Germany where I come from? Something that they should know, or something that you want them to do, or something that you want to warn them of?
Yes.
Yeah, tell your message.
My message is just a kind of because we children we have a type of stubborn character. That's when we got to know in a little bit. While I was there with them, I was stubborn. Then in them lacking the sense of stopping me from what I was doing, they tend to say that I was a witch. I want to tell of us, all the parents, wherever they are, that whenever their children, whatever they have are stubborn, they should turn a kind of showing them to the way of God, show them what is right, a kind of using the rod on them, that they will kind of change from what they are doing and adapt a new form of life. Not train them away is not the best way. Train them away of putting their life under risk outside there, because when we get inside here we can make life better, but you putting them outside, you are just making them lose hope. But for our parents, I want to tell you that doing this is not the best way of training up a child. Training up a child says, the word of God says that in the book of Proverbs chapter 22 verses, that train up a child in the way it should grow. That parents should, whenever the child goes wrong, they should kind of turn the child, show him the way to go, tell him what you did is not right, this is the way you should go about it. There will be a change. Thank you.
Wow. This is a wonderful message. I don't have anything to add, and I thank you. And I congratulate you on the life and the achievements you have already done. May God bless you, and may your dreams be fulfilled.
Thank you.
Thank you.